pop-up chat, link copied, and we're good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Yeah, cool. There we go. We're cooking. We're cooking now. We are cooking now, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the delay, but we're back on track. We're absolutely back on track. Yeah. Team, where's my team? Yeah, there we go. We're back on track. Welcome, Saul. Welcome, Diamond. Shout out to Diamond. Shout out to Subba Banks. Good morning, guys. And assalamu alaikum to you all. Okay. Yeah, we are live. Guys, smash the like button, guys. We're definitely live right now. Absolutely. A bit cold here, bruv. Should be a little bit cold here, cuz a little bit cold. Yeah. It's really cold where I'm at, guys. It's really cold. Yeah. Need this shit on, man. Need this shit on, man. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. Let's bring this closer to this. Yes, Fahad said, and I was thinking who to watch, then FPL chemistry when came up. Let's go, Fahad. Let's go, bro. Let's go on Twitter. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Yes, sir. Skyline is here. Welcome, Skyline. Second. What's up on Twitter? What's going on over there? What's the chaos? Boom, boom, matata. That's a fire thumbnail from Fran, man. Fire. There we go. Some tips from Talk FPL. HAALAND and SALAH, the best captain away at Everton and home to United. I marginally prefer SALAH. Gakpo is in a sell for 2 transfers to get in Saka, or the Saka better if chosen. Double Arsenal defense over attack. Agreed. Players to buy: Bowen, João Pedro, and Sarr. Bowen, JPS. Sarr, maybe you could wait 2 weeks, potentially. It's not an immediate buy this week. Sell Spurs and Villa assets. Yeah, not necessarily. Kudus is a fine hold. I think Spurs assets are not sell fully yet. It's a good bench boost 8. Leeds are playing Burnley and Sunderland. I agree with that. What if we news on Enzo Fernandez? If we get none, I'll go for Salah. Makes sense. Shout out to Talk FPL, man. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Guys, let me know if my audio is good in the chat. Live into deadline, bench boost active. Yeah, man. Active bench boost. Chips are flying this week. Wildcard bench boost, they're all flying. Still worth a watch, especially if you're on wildcard. Subscribe to my channel. Yeah, guys, shout out to Trophy Mo FPL as well. God, he's a nice guy. Show some love. Solely your projected points pick game week 8. How do can I make this big enough? Can you guys see this? I'm not sure if you can. Yeah, you can just about see actually, yeah. So let me, not sure if I could, hold on. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. So yeah, solely your projected goals and assists, eh? So, or points, I guess. So let's see what these guys are saying. You got Haaland as number 1. No surprise there. 6.8 projected FPL points. That's why a lot of us are captaining him. And then you got Mo Salah with 6.7. Originally, Salah was higher than Haaland. But obviously, the market odds or whatever, they adapted to the latest information. I guess they consider how good Haaland has been recently. So they think Haaland could outscore Salah this week. Both good fixtures. I would not be surprised if one or the other outscores each other. So yeah. Yes, guys, welcome. H said, "What's up, bro? Any news on Enzo?" Nah, bro. H, we ain't got any news yet. We also got a question from Geo Rome. Said, "What's up, my boy? What are you telling me, Geo?" And then you got Jetlin. Yes, Jetlin, welcome. Guys, smash the like button, by the way, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We got 8 people tuning in right now. I know it's a bit early, but I want to start the stream, get it going, you know. Do smash the like button, get us to 8 likes or 10 likes if you can. Then it says NDI to Sa or Enzo or just roll 2 free transfers. I would roll personally. It's not, I mean, it's a tough fixture for NDI, but Sa, you can wait on him one more week. I'll be honest. You can definitely wait one more week. It's not an urgent sell, right? You know what I mean? Or urgent buy, in my opinion. NDI is a fine hold at least. Would you bench boost your rap cards, Caicedo, Anderson, Mukiele? Yeah, I would. I actually would. It's not a bad bench boost. I like it. Yo, bro, what's the best 4.5 GK to buy? I would have said Petrovic. Is he still 4.5 or 4.6? I haven't checked. I would say Petrovic, man. If he's still 4.5. It's either Petrovic or there is not that many others. What's the United one? Is United one 5 million? The new goalkeeper we signed. Obviously, I don't rate United defense that highly, but at least you get United goalkeeper, you know, starting goalkeeper. Yes, Ricky, welcome to the chat, man. Good morning, bro. Said hello there, bro. How's it going? I'm good. I'm good. Yourself, how you doing, Ricky? Cyberbank said yes, we're back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Chat, we're back and we're active and we're cooking. We're absolutely cooking, guys. If you want me to rate your teams and if you have any questions, I did make a post on X. Just go reply with your team underneath my post. This is the post I've made. So if I'll just go right here. If you guys can see my screen, just go on this post, retweet, like, of course, share, and all of that good stuff. And then just comment underneath your team and I'll rate them on live because I will be doing team reviews, as I said. We'll also discuss Salah versus Haaland cap, which I'm about to do now. We'll also do deadline dilemmas, of course. Any questions you haven't, I'll put in the chat. And any tips, innit? I'll try to give as much as I can, guys. So, yeah. Let's now move on to what was I looking at originally? Yeah, there we go. So let's look at this. Let's bring this up. All right. We also have Avi. Avi, welcome to the chat. Avi asked the question: 3 free transfers, no Gabriel. Should I do Tarkovsky to Gabriel and bench and Bruno Fernandes to Enzo? I would do the Tarkovsky to Gabriel move, but I would hold fire on Bruno Fernandes to Enzo because Enzo Fernandez is a slight doubt at the moment. We're not sure if he's fit to play versus Forest, so I would hold fire on that move. Maybe we get some leaks. They are early kickoff. If we do get the leaks that that he's part of the squad or he's starting or something like that, then I'll do the move. Yeah. Abdul Muhammad said, "Salam, bro. Walaikum salam. I'm on wildcard with only 3 hit left. Would you go for Watermart or Bowen or Gordon?" I like Bowen, if you ask me personally. But of course, Gordon is the pincher. But I like Bowen for the upcoming fixtures. Gian said, I have already Senesi. Oh, okay, you already have Senesi. Okay, Michael Victor, shout out to him, bro. He shows mad love to all my content so much. Shout out to Michael. Says we back, bro. Let's go, bro. Gian, let me do it now. Send it, bro. Okay, just share your teams. I'll get there slowly. We just started the stream. We're gonna slowly cook up and get to the nitty gritty of things. You know what I mean? All your teams, strategy, all of that. We're gonna dissect it. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna give that elite FPL advice. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get that anywhere else, lads. Focal and your Harrys of the world, they ain't doing that, guys. You gotta pay them boys there. You know what I'm saying? Before start a Steph or Richards, Palace or Reinders. Oh, you mean start a Steph or Richard from Palace or Reinders? I would start Reinders ahead of both of them because then that's an attacker, right? And second behind Reinders, I'd have Richard. But if you have a bench of Richard and a Steph, and I assume you got Dubravka, why don't you bench boost? And I would strongly consider bench boosting. If you could let me know your full bench this week, I would consider using it. Any news on Enzo? Would you still pick him on wildcard? That is a very tough question. I wish someone didn't ask me that because it's such a hard question. Because in the past, I have picked injured players on my team on wildcard that are like, say, slight doubt, had niggle and whatnot. And then turns out, come game week, the following game week, they're still having that niggle. There's still, ifs and buts. The manager not being really upfront. And you don't know when they're coming back. And it dragged on for at least 4 to 5 weeks. And I was completely ruined last season. I think that's one of the reasons why partly I couldn't get into the top 100 or something like that, right? Because I picked 2 guys that were injured in Cliver and Gordon in game week 34 or something like that, wildcard. Not game week 30, I can't remember which one, but literally in the season. So that's kind of ruined me, I'm not going to lie. So I wouldn't recommend picking injured players on wildcard based on that past experience. And maybe that it might not happen again. But if you have a strong bench, maybe I would still have him. But it's so tough. It's so tough to say. Yeah. Maybe. Let's just see. Let's wait for the team leaks. If he's not part of the squad, I wouldn't have him. Harren is in the chat. Says, Enzo, no positive news. Have him on wildcard, but just bench this game week. Harren, I was just explaining, bro, that last season I picked Gordon and Clivert, who just had similar niggles, and those are considered to be minor injury. They would be fit, etc. Right? Come game week, the following game week, they're still not available. For the next week, they're still not available. So I had to drag those injured players in my team, and I had to, it was a tough season for me because I made 2 big mistakes, and I wouldn't recommend picking injured players on wildcard regardless. If there's a player that's not part of the squad, especially Enzo, Gian, I'll get to the team, bro, shortly. Just give me 2 seconds, bro. Everyone is coming into the stream. I'm just welcoming everyone. We'll get to the team shortly, brother. Patience, Gian. So yeah, man. Listen, if you want to gamble it, make sure you have a strong bench, right? Then obviously go for Enzo. I think in a Salah, HAALAND draft and wildcard, I wouldn't go for Enzo right now. It's too risky. It's too risky. And thoughts on Foden. Rice or Caicedo, I'd go for Rice. Okay, thoughts on Foden. What do you mean thoughts on Foden? Meaning, like, is he a good pick? Is he a hold? What do you have him? Did you buy? What in terms of what? Buy, hold, sell. What are you talking about? In my opinion, if you have him, I would say you hold him for one more week. If you don't have him, you don't buy him. So yeah. Soul said Kayman is live. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are live, sir. We are live. IBK in the morning says, sorry, IBK in the, sorry, IBK in the morning. What's wrong with me? IBK in the chat said, good morning, bro. I can't walk out until I know for sure which Liverpool attackers to target. You see, that's a very good point, man. It is a good point, and I think I'm probably in the similar boat. I mean, I have Salah already, but he may not necessarily be the best pick, right? I may want to go for an Isak. I may want to go for a Gakpo or something like that, and maybe get rid of Salah if he continues to underperform, right? Which time will tell, and let's see whether if Liverpool turns their form around this game or it takes them a lot longer. Guys, we got like 18 people here. Guys, let's get to 18 likes, man. Come on, smash that like button, boys. Close that chat. Go smash that like button. I appreciate it, guys. Should we TC Dominic Calvert-Lewin? That's a very good question. The way people hype him up, you would think they would consider triple captaining him. Yeah, I mean, look, DCL, Bruno Fernandes, and João Pedro, these are darling of FPL community. You know, these are FPL darlings. Like, these are like assets that people owned and either been burnt by or rewarded severely. So yeah, and absolutely not, bro. I know you're trolling, but absolutely not. Hell no, bro. And it's since said I have the Rapka, Step Anderson, Fulham Anderson, and Mark Guehi. Oh, if it wasn't for Mark Guehi, I think you bench boost, you know. IBK is a Chelsea fan. What do you think, IBK? Do you think Mark Guehi will start or get some minutes this week? Because if he does, that's not a bad bench boost, to be honest. DCL app is crazy. Stats merchants need to watch football and eye test. That is true, bro. That is true. I don't think like there's some of these stats guys, reviews guys, I don't think they watch many football games. I'll be honest. I don't think they do. They just look at numbers on a paper sheet, look at the XG, XA, whatever, and then they make the decision based on that. And some of them, they're just even worse. Some of them have a model that tells them exactly what to do, and they just follow that pretty much blindly, I'll be honest. So that's even worse. Because Guehi may start and JP could play in the 10. Yeah, so Gian, you're really in a rush, aren't you, Gian? You want me to check your team and then you want to dip. You're really in a rush, eh? Oh, man. All right, Gian, bro. You've asked a lot of times, so I'll check your team quickly. Hold on. But just to quickly address Anit, bro, I think as IBK said, he's a Chelsea fan, that Guehi may start. So wait for the team leaks. If he does start, I'll probably consider bench boosting this team, bro. All right, let's go to Mr. Gian's team. Gian's team. Which one is Gian's team? Gian, what is your at? Oh, there you go. This is Gian's team. All right. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but yeah, I think you guys can see it pretty much. Okay, perfect. So you've got Kelleher, Goodmanson, Richards, and Timber with Eze, Sar, Kudus, Salah, Enzo. That's your wildcard team. Haaland, João Pedro, Mukiele, and Obi. Okay. Oh, wow. That's not a bad draft, man. It's not a bad draft. I like it. I like it. You have an Arsenal attack covered in Timber as well as Eze with defense in Timber, of course. You have the City attacker in Haaland. You have Enzo, Kudus, Sar, JP, Senesi. The issue is, right, you are likely to play Enzo week in, week out, right? And if he isn't fit, it says it's kind of fucked up for you, especially on a Salah Haaland draft. Do you know what I mean? In terms of goalkeeper, you have to look at the rotation. Does Kelleher and Dubravka rotate well? And even if they did, I don't rate their defense highly. So I'd probably still go for Petrovic personally. So yeah, Petrovic instead of Kelleher probably. And then I would do, instead of Enzo, well, if Enzo is fit, then you keep Enzo. But if he's not fit, who could you go? Where could you go? It's so tough. He provides such a good value. Maybe take a risk on it, maybe. Maybe that he take a risk that he's back next week. Or maybe NDI instead of Enzo if you can't. If Enzo is not fit or is not part of the squad, right? But the rest looks good, man. It's a strong team. All the best to you, bro. Gian. All right, let's go to. Oh, that was that was that Solian's team, or that was Gian's team? Okay, so that's Soliano's team now. Okay, he's got Rhea, Virgil, Senesi, Richard, Semenyo. Is that not a wildcard? That's a normal team. Semenyo, Salah, Kudus, Reinders, and Anderson. Um, JP and Haaland strikers. It's a it's a Salah Haaland draft, similar to mine, to be honest. The only issue is the fact that he's playing two enablers in Anderson and Reinders. I think that's the issue. Maybe play a step ahead of Anderson, bro. I would do a step ahead of Anderson personally. And I did do Virgil to Timber, by the way, if you wanted to, because you have no Arsenal attacker. I would consider Virgil to Timber if you want to. It's not a must because you do cover slightly Arsenal attack there. Because Rare is just going to give you 6 or 2 points, anyways. So I'd bench Anderson for a step, probably, mate. But there's not much to it. I mean, a step is a good fixture, that's all. But overall, the team looks good. It's pretty similar to my team. So yeah, it's not bad, bro. Strong team. I mean, you can play Van de Ven as well if you don't want to play Steph. You can play Van de Ven too. It's not terrible. So yeah. I've already done the Soriano's team. Let's go to I liked it as well, so that I know I've done the team. Soul Sufferer's team, Pope, Chalaba, Gabriel Timber, Enzo Sar, Saka, Semenyo. Is that a wildcard? Is that a wildcard team? That looks like a wildcard team. Saka, Semenyo, Bo, and Automat. Yeah. It's a strong wildcard. I wouldn't have Caicedo and Enzo. I would have one or the other. But they both seem to be a doubt. But I think Caicedo is probably more fit than Enzo. I would have JP ahead of Waltermart or someone like that. Yeah, I'll have, because Wish is back in grass training. So I'll have JP instead of Waltermart. Bowen is fine. And yeah, Enzo is just depending on the news. What you hear from the Chelsea ITKs probably. But I also don't like Chalaba personally. I think there is better value defenders like Anderson who gives you DEFCON and they got good fixtures coming up. So I'll prefer Anderson over Chalaba there. But yeah, those are my thoughts. JP instead of Chalaba, maybe consider Anderson from Fulham. And then I'd say, yeah, Enzo, just depending on the news, what news you get. I would have Sar and Walcott as well. You don't have Sar. I'll have Sar and Walcott as well. So, looking to bench push this week, 2 free transfers. What do you think I should do, mate? You want to Walcott this team? No, you already looking to bench boost this. Okay, 2 free transfers. What do you think you do? Okay. You got Anderson, Mukiele. I'll play Mukiele this week. I'll start him ahead of one of NDI or who else can I say? It's basically you start NDI or Mukiele, but probably you start NDI because he's got. But to be honest, you can bench boost this team. The only issue is Foster. Is Foster fit? If he's not fit, I like the bench boost if Foster is fit. If he's not fit, I don't like the bench boost, personally. And probably Mukiele ahead of Van de Ven, maybe. I'd have Mukiele ahead of Van de Ven. NDI and play NDI. Yeah. That's about it, lads. Otherwise, the team is decent. And the transfers, in terms of transfers, I mean, you already have Saka anyways. Bruno is fine. You can probably get depth on versus Liverpool. The only thing that you probably would have done maybe Bruno to Enzo Fernandez, but Enzo is not fit, so you can hold off on that move. But yeah, the rest is fine, bro. I'll say roll if you can this week. Merchants done. All right, let's go choose team. Yes, sir. If you get leaks that Enzo starts, I'd likely sell Richarlison to Bowen and Foden to Enzo to fund it. I'll roll. Team doesn't look great, but it is what it is. I mean, Goodmanson, Senesi, Gabriel, Rea, it's a strong backline. Bruno and Diad, both on pens, DEFCON potential as well. That's fine. Semenyo, same thing. Foden and Reinders, of course. I think they still have a decent fixture in Everton. And then obviously Richarlison is not ideal. I mean, it's not a bad team, man. It's not a bad team. Like, it's just obviously City. You got a lot of investment in City. That's the thing. You got a lot of investment there, right? So if you were to do Richarlison to Bowen and Foden to Enzo, if it's fit, then that's fine. I like it as well. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the FPL. Let's go to the chat now. I know people have probably been asking questions. All right. I might have missed some questions. Apologies if I did. So let's go to my team. Oh, sorry. Uh, go to my team. Go to my team. Let's go to my team. Okay, team. All right, let's go. Hey, okay. All right. What other questions? I've got a lot of questions. Let's go through this one at a time. Gian says one. I've already checked your team. And Michael Victor says Mark Gui will have minutes, but I don't think he will start. Even if he gets a little some minutes, I think he's fine. I think on a bench boost, at least he gets some appearance points. I have the rough guys, Steph Anderson, Fulham, and Mark Gui in bench, and Ryan Stein. Should I do something else? Nope. If you want a bench boost, you can bench boost, mate. Honestly. Yeah. Gian says I'm working. Okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough, Gian, bro. I've already looked at your team, anyways. Hope that helps. Do leave a like before you go. Here it says when Enzo is fit, do you think he'll play 10? Could be a shout if he does. Yeah, yeah, I think he will play 10 if he's fit this week or next week. I think he'll play 10 because there's no Cole Palmer, so I think he will play number 10. Um, is that Gian Barker looking for tips? Soul is funny, man. Man said, is that Gian Butcher looking for tips? Oh man, imagine that's Gian Butcher's burner account. Your merchant says, hello lads, welcome merchant. Um, welcome. Not a bad team to be fair. Yes, Skyline, yes sir. I've just sent my team on X, bro. Would you take a look when you get the chance, bro? I did. I think merchant. I did. He needs Semenyo in his draft. Yeah, but Banks, he does. He does. But Salah Haaland draft, if he wants to back against Semenyo in this upcoming fixture, he can. But it's not the end of the world, right? Gia needs Semenyo. No, I know, but he's got Salah, Haaland draft, right? And he also got Eze. Eze is covering for Semenyo essentially for him. Do you get it? With Semenyo, he's got hard conviction. Yeah, exactly. With Semenyo, he's got hard games, a couple games. I'll put him in. Yeah, I think he's just waiting for the tough fixtures for some minutes to go, and then you probably put him in. But I understand why Babanks is saying Semenyo as well because this guy is just got so many risky points, and he's gonna keep going up in price. And he also performed in the tougher fixtures, to be honest. Gian have Salah and Haaland, Semenyo won't affect much. uh, um, IBK asked, what's your opinion on one dude ditch Spurs defense because they're about to have tough fixtures? After Everton, maybe after Everton. That's when I'm looking to do it. Because I think Villa and Everton are not terrible fixtures, right? I'm not saying they're promoted teams, but they're not exactly like world beaters either. You know what I mean? So someone like Kudus is like, it's fine to hold, easy. He's like the talisman right now. And he's just cooking every week. So Searcher says, thanks, bro, Jazak. Why, bro. Much thank you, bro. You're welcome, buddy. Anytime, man. Anytime. HDIG says Enzo. What are you talking about, Enzo? What are you saying, bro? Yes, Buna's in the chat. Says Haji. Yes, sir. Shout out to Buna, man. He's in the chat, bro. Let's go, bro. So HDS Jeff, are you asking me is Enzo? Will he play this match? I am not sure, brother. I am not sure. Personally, I don't think he will because we have not seen him in training. But it could be that he's getting rest or recovering or something, and then he comes in and all of a sudden plays. But I think we should get some leaks though. If you stick around for the deadline up until 11 o'clock, which is not too long away, an hour, 20 minutes will fly, to be honest. It's not that far away. I think we'll get some news. And then, of course, from that, you can decide whether to get him or not. How's Caicedo doing alone? Caicedo, I think I think he's a bit of doubt, isn't it? Slightly as well. Caicedo's a doubt, Enzo's a doubt. So I think Caicedo will play. I think he's probably just resting. But Enzo is the one I'm probably more worried about. Let's go to Twitter. Let's see what Twitter is saying, man. Twitter. Um, Bruno said, any of these worth -4. Munoz to Timber, VVD to Gabriel, Foden to Eze. I think Munoz, like, just straight after Arsenal, you won him, right? He's got good, decent fixtures. But Timber is an upgrade. I think VVD is an upgrade, bigger upgrade than Munoz to Timber, you know what I mean? I think VVD to Gabriel or Timber is much better. Because I think VVD, like, you took, like Virgil van Dijk, I think he considers versus United. I think he considers versus Brentford. And then Villa, maybe not. And then they play, I think, City, right? So in the next four, I probably see one clean sheet for Liverpool. So that's why I would say probably Virgil van Dijk is a bigger sell than Munoz. Personally, for me, Bruno. And Foden to Eze, -4, no, man. Keep Foden for this week. Give him one more chance. I mean, fuck. The guy's been so disappointing, to be honest. But Eze this week could also smash it. Mm-hmm. Nah, keep Foden. Not for -4. I'll keep Foden. I wouldn't do it for -4. As much as keeping Foden has been really painful, I'd be a bit more patient. Godam said, Isak gonna do it to us on the Sunday. I feel sick captaining a Liverpool player. What do you mean? Who are you captaining? Diamond, are you captaining Isak? Shout out to Diamond, by the way, guys. As he said, like, share, subscribe, support up quality channel. Continue to get brilliant content as consistent basis. Absolutely, man, guys. Shout out to Diamond, bro. Diamond, we missed you, man. Where have you been, bro? We missed you for a while, man. You've been not been around recently, bro. Um, we got man like Merchant said, should I transfer Lau Foster for a better attack and transfer Bruno out to fund it? Bruno out for who, the Merchant? Bruno out for Enzo makes the most sense, but right now, because he's not there, who do you even bring in this week? I see where you're coming from. Yes, I would do it, but who? Enzo is not fit. MSK137, it says, my defenders are VVD, VDV. Yo, that's hilarious. VVD, VDV. So Virgil van Dijk, Van de Ven, Senesi, Munoz, Goodmanson. I have 1.8 million in the bank and want an Arsenal defender. What move should I make? I'll sell Virgil van Dijk for Timber or Gabriel. That's what I'll do. I've sold myself Virgil van Dijk. I think Liverpool defense has been shambolic. There's no Alisson. Konate is also carrying an injury. And the team is looking dysfunctional. And the next four fixtures, Brentford at GTEC, they always score goals. United, considering how much attackers we've signed this season, I expect us to score versus Liverpool. Then they play Villa. Villa, I mean, you never know what Villa's going to show up. So maybe they keep it clean versus Villa. Then they play City. In the next four, Virgil van Dijk, I don't see many clean sheets personally, bro. So I'd say that's your route to Arsenal D. Vimy said, hi, Kayman. Do you think this is a good time to TC Salah? I mean, I don't think so because he's out of form right now. Although this is his best fixtures and I think he will score. I'm not sure if the ceiling is high enough. How much goals are you expecting to score? You know what I mean? What's the... I wouldn't TC Salah, mate. Just captain alone is fine, I'll be honest. I think captain alone is fine. Diamond City, yup. HDH, Jeff said, Brother, what are you typing, bro? Oko for the HTH, what have you written there, bro? I can't even pronounce or say it, bro. I don't know what you're typing there, bro. At war with Venezuela. What? Are you serious? Yep, at war with Venezuela. Wow, this guy is crazy. Chu said, "How's it going, bro? Who would you pick between Walmart and Bowen if I was to sell Richarlison?" I would pick Bowen, bro. He's a proven asset. I think you know what you're getting with him, right? I think his minutes are there. I think he's got assist potential, goal potential. He's got the better fixtures, in my opinion. I think I'd 100% pick Bowen ahead of Altamont, especially now that I know Wiss is back in grass training, right? Gok said Simon is a must on wildcard. I don't think he's a must, but his high yo is quite high, so it is a big risk to go against him, but I don't think he's a must. But he's quite close to a must, though. He's quite very close. Like, he's one of those players you don't want to back against right now. You know, in form. The fixtures are not there, of course, but he's a player that that performs in tougher fixtures. FPL Diamond says, I had been deployed 7 miles of Venezuela the last few months, bro. No way, you're serious. You're actually serious. What the hell? Which army do you fight for, bro? Are you trolling, bro? Nah, Diamond, you must be trolling, bro. What the hell? Yo, Hanny's in the chat. Shout out to my boy Hanny. Yes, sir. Long time, Hanny, bro. Hi, Kayman. In wildcard, would you prefer in long-term Bowen plus King or Gordon plus Obi? Bowen. Long-term Gordon, I think, plus Obi. Short-term Bowen has really good fixtures. I'd prefer Bowen. Kevish says, yo, Kai, bro, do I sell NDI to Kudus and Richarlison to Automat? No. I would do only one of the moves. Richarlison to Automat or Bowen, and I'll just keep NDI. Kudus, I think Kudus becomes a sell in a couple of weeks. But after Everton and after he plays Villa and Everton, I think he becomes a sell. Says he also said playing 4-3 with Rea, Timber, Guhi, Alderete, Burns, Semenyo, NDI, Caicedo, Pedro, Haaland, Richarlison. Doubt Richarlison starts. If you think Richarlison doesn't start, then you should just bench him right now. Why wouldn't you bench him? Or if just sell him, actually, just sell him, yeah. Kevin says benches Senesi, Reinders, and Bimo. I would not bench Senesi and Reinders. I mean, who are you starting ahead of them? You starting Burn. I'd probably play Reinders ahead of Burn, or Mbeumo ahead of Burn for sure. Right? I'll probably play Reinders and Mbeumo ahead of NDI and Burn. I'll be honest. And your bench is strong, man. Maybe you need to consider bench boosting. Damn. FPL Diamond said, nah, damn serious. Wow. Alright, Diamond, bro. DM me on Twitter, bro. I hope all is going well, man. Pray for you, bro. I hope that, I hope everything works out for you well, bro. Thank you for joining and tuning in those tough times. I do appreciate it. You're the absolute goal, bro. Absolute goal. We got a question from Vimy. Vim says, thanks, Kayman. You're right. Both teams are not in their best form, so there is a higher chance that this game week low-scoring games and Salah may not get more than 10 points this game week. Yep, that's correct. Good thinking, brother. Good thinking, yeah. Abby says, Timber or Gabriel? I prefer Timber personally, but I know Gabriel is the more template and highly owned asset. So, yeah. I bought in Timber, guys. If you can see my team on the screen, I did sell Virgil van Dijk to bring in Timber. I think Timber has an insane ceiling. I know I have Ray already, and I know I'm doubled up on Arsenal defense, but I'm not looking at as a double Arsenal defense. I'm looking at as double Arsenal defense, but I have an attacker in Timber. Like, Timber's attacking numbers are ridiculous. He's got more shots in the box than Salah in the last few games, right? He's been getting into dangerous position. He's been bombing forward. And I think, listen, the way if he continues to play this advanced, I think he could be the best defender in the game. I'm not even kidding, honestly. Obviously, there are still small doubts. Maybe he gets an odd benching here and there because of the White. But I think White will probably get maybe the Carabao Cup games, maybe some Champions League games. But the midweek game, I think he will get it. Maybe he gets an odd Premier League game as well. But again, I think Timber is first choice clearly. So yeah. Thomas once said, "Hey bro, I want Eze and Gabriel to get third Arsenal. Would you go Bruno to Saka or Porro to Timber?" Timber, man, like Timber. Hey, I would go for Timber, bro. No LFC fan. That's why I'm being my last on bench. Oh, you're an LFC fan. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Then all right, I hear it, bro. Yo, Kayman, what's up? Who would you start between Randers, Mateta, and NDI if you had to choose one? Mateta. I would start Mateta. I had of Randers and NDI for sure. Petrovic or Dubravka? I would go for what you start this week. Dubravka. Shout out to PEF League. He's always showing love in the chat, so do appreciate it, and obviously tuning in. Hussein Karaki said NDI and Gakares sell / Gordon plus Bowen or Watermod buy. There's a lot right there, bro. I mean, how many transfers do you have? I assume 2. NDI and Gakares sell. I mean, it's funny because NDI is people bought NDI because he was a good long-term hold, and he's returned last week, and people still want to sell him. So it's a bit of a tricky one, man. Is NDI a sell? I mean, for an Enzo maybe, but for a Gordon, I don't know if you sell it for a Gordon. You know, I don't know about that one. I think I'll probably keep NDI. You know, and I'll probably do Gordon or Watermud. Are you talking about on wildcard? You're saying? Are you on wildcard or is it free transfers? Because on free transfers, I don't think you sell NDI. Like, I would have preferred if you said NDI to Saka and Gakaris to Watermud or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Oh, excuse me. Brahma Ange says Shaka, Sunderland, or Colin Burnley. I got the wild card this week. I mean, this guy Colin has been getting DEFCON every other week, man. I think obviously his ceiling is not as high as maybe Shaka because he may be on pens and he's got set pieces as well. But if you want someone that's just to come in on a rainy day, if you're not going to play him often, just on a rainy day, and you just want them to just get some DEFCON points, Colin is your guy, man, honestly. Shaka is not as good as Colin in terms of DEFCON. Like, Colin is clear in DEFCON. And I was only informed about that last night by Andy Martin. Shout out to him. I wasn't aware of that prior to this. So, such as said, bro, how did the FPL Kayman journey start? Yeah, man, that's a very good question, bro. To be honest, it just started as me just, honestly, a friend of mine introduced me to this game like 5 to 6 years ago. And I played it and I loved it, to be honest. I watched and I've observed a lot of content. And I just thought, like, I played it for a couple of seasons and I thought I enjoyed it. It was really fun. I thought maybe why not make this hobby and turn it into maybe something, you know. I'm still doing it as a hobby, to be honest, but I'm trying to make something of it now. But over the last, I think, first year or two, I did it as a hobby. And it was just fun, bro, honestly. And then I figured I was pretty good at it. And I had a pretty good last season, I think, as well. I mean, I got finished, top 1K or 1.5K. So, yeah, man, it couldn't have gone any better, bro. The journey started, like, I started doing full-time YouTube, I think. Full-time meaning, like, uploading consistently on YouTube last season. In my first season, I had a blow-up, to be honest. Like, to have the season that I had in my first season doing full-time content is crazy. It's actually crazy. So, the journey has been nice so far, bro. It's been nice to me so far. So, I can't complain at all, bro. And the support you guys have shown me, bro, is out of this world, man. I do appreciate it, guys, man. Thank you so much. The backstory, like, it will be a bit longer though, like how someone introduced me to it and whatnot. But it's just, to be honest, it just started from just football debates, like who knows more football than who. And then someone said, "Oh, there's this game called FPL. Play this game. If you win, then you're better than next guy, this guy." That's how it started, to be honest. And then the content thing just came from me enjoying the game and watching content. I said, "Yeah, I think I would love to do this myself if I could." So yeah, man, that's how it came about. And I thought it was a nice niche as well. There's a gap in the market. Potentially I could, try it out. And yeah, man, that's how we got here, bro, honestly. And to be honest, it wasn't going to be a full-time thing. I was just going to try it out and see how it is. And I'm still in the trial stage. Um, Depending on how well I do and things like that, I may continue, I may not. But at the moment, it's looking good. So, and it's all thanks to you guys, man, that I'm able to do this and continue. So shout out to all of you guys, bro. Dr. Gurov says, is it crazy to captain Salah over Haaland? Also have two Palace defense. What's the view on benching and one of Lacrosse, a Roden from Leeds? Um, Good question. Good question. There's a lot of good questions there. Captain Salah over Haaland, right? Let's tackle that first. Let's tackle that first. Captain Salah over Haaland, right? We can get into the Lacroix benching and whatnot, right? If you think about it, right? Salah, historically speaking, he's always performed well versus United, right? His home record at Anfield, his record versus United is out of 8 games, he returned 4 out of the 8 games. But some of these games, he returned big, like double-digit holes, right? So he has that ceiling there, right? He's got that ceiling. So it's not a terrible thing, or it's not like the worst thing on the planet to captain him, because I was considering captaining him myself. So it's not crazy, I don't think. It's just that the EO for Haaland is really high. If it goes left, it could hurt you really badly. Depending on what rank you are in and how seriously you play this game, it could be bad. But it's not crazy. Two Palace defenders, I think that's too much. I think I'll probably bench one for Roden, just to share your risk, distribute the risk. But I don't like benching a 5 million asset for Roden, I think Black Cross can still get DEFCON, right? So it's just that value element of it, right? But I do see the point of where you're coming from. I mean, what's your two Palace defenders? Lacroix and who else? Ram said, I've got wildcard this week. That's good, bro. Gakros to Bowen and Bruno Saka to transfer. Alternatively, I could do Romero to Timber and keep one for transfer. Yeah, I like that better. And Atanda, I like that better. Gakros to Bowen and Bruno to Saka is good. And then I'll do Romero to Timber and keep on. I'll do that, bro. I'll do that. Those are good moves, bro. Really good moves. Hussein Karaki says, I'm bench boosting, so I hate the NDI fixture against City. I have 2 free transfer, bro. But he can get DEFCON, Hussein. He can get DEFCON. That's my counter argument to your thing. And I know you got the 2 free transfers, Hussein, but ideally, you want to get someone like Enzo Fernandez. If you could do NDI to Enzo, that's a good move. Or even Saar, to be honest. I know maybe 2 weeks early, but you could improve it like that. Branch, that is what I thought 2 years old, bro. Yes, sir. Yo, Kayman said, man like Luca Lamp is in the chat, says, yo, Kayman, my question was wrong. I'm already starting Mateta. I was just wondering who to start between NDI and Reinders. Reinders. I'll go for Reinders. Now play Cullen or Caicedo. I'll play Cullen as of today. Doubt in Caicedo fitness. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But I think Caicedo will play though. Just realize I can do Bruno and Lyle Foster to Enzo and Watermut if Enzo's fit. I could do Bruno and Lyle Foster to Enzo and Watermut. Yeah, I think those are good moves, bro. Merchant, I think those are really good moves, honestly. I would do those moves, honestly. Yeah. What else we got? It's really cold over here, man, in the UK, guys. I don't know where you guys are. Let me know in the chat where you guys are based, man. Man's in the UK. It's really cold over here, man. It's really, really cold, bro. Man like Miser says, Salam, brother. Is, walaikum salam. And then man like Gork says, is Rice a good pick for Salah plus Haaland draft? Not instead of Enzo, no. I think Enzo is a better pick than Rice. 100% is a better pick than Rice. And the reason why he's a better pick than Rice is because the fixtures are phenomenal. The next 5 or 6, right? And I know Rice is a good fixtures as well. And then I think Enzo has a higher ceiling because he's got more rooster points. He doesn't just have set pieces. He also has open play threat. He's a very good box crasher. He's also on pens, or at least 50% pen share between him and JP. I think those are the things that I would definitely push it for me for Enzo over Rice for sure. Um, yeah, Isak is my captain. Okay, see that's interesting, right? Don't you worry about him potentially getting benched. I don't think it will happen, but I think at some point though, if he doesn't start performing, start scoring goals, I think even Slot said like he wasn't fully fit before, but he's getting into full fitness now, and now I can judge him more fairly. Which fair enough. If he doesn't start performing now, surely Ekitike starts to replace him or take minutes off him, right? That's my concern with him. And even if he does start, does he get 80, 90 minutes? These are tough questions you got to answer, Diamond. I think it's a bit of a risky one. Can you do team review? Yeah, sure, bro. Have you shared your team on X? I'll do team review now. Let's do team review now. Let's do team review now. Okay. All right. Let's go to Twitter and do team review quickly. Hold on a second. We're on Twitter, lads. We're on Twitter. We're on Twitter. XXX. Twitter. Okay. Okay, let's see this. Have you sent me a team? Diamond. I can't see a team, bro. Can you send me a team, bro? I'll try to review it. I can't see your team anyways. Let's see this. I've reviewed all of these teams because I've liked them. Yeah, I'm waiting for your team, for you to share your team, bro. Diamond. Anyone have a Chelsea league? That's funny. Oh my goodness. What about... Nah, this is funny, bro. Oh my god, this is actually funny. Fran, game week 8, willing to 2 free transfers, 498k. Yeah. Decent team. That's a decent team, you know. Decent. Excuse me. A few tips for game week 8. I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing these tweets a lot more nowadays. Don't say João Pedro and Enzo Fernandez still goodbye despite being a doubt. Still prefer Pop over Burn. Gordon is a better option than Watermart if he isn't subbed early regularly. Semenyo and Senesi are still very goodbye. This year is a good option if you are going to maximum of 2 out of 5 games. Are both bad options despite DEFCON. I don't agree with this. Tarkovsky and Anderson being both bad, I don't agree with this necessarily. I think Anderson is a good value. I think if you play him in the right fixtures, I think he's a good value. Saka, Timber, and Gabriel are the best Arsenal triple up. Yeah, agreed. I wouldn't waste 2 transfers on selling Gakpo and buying Saka. I agree as well. Don't sell your Spurs or Villa assets. I think Spurs assets are hold more so than Villa assets personally. So Salah this week only for Saka. Yeah, true. Yeah, Bruno still this, and I agree with most of what you're saying. Yeah. Where's the team, Diamond? Where's the team, Diamond? There you go. This is Diamond's team right here, lads. He's got Dubravka, Odret, Senesi, Estev, Kukurea, with Sar, Enzo, Semenyo, Kudus, Isak, and Haaland. The back line is strong. I think it's quite strong. I would consider starting Reinders ahead of Oderet if Oderet is a doubt. As you can see, he's yellow flagged. I'm not sure if he's trained or not. I think I've seen something like where someone said he may have trained. But again, I don't know how concrete that information is. Maybe if you have more valid information that he has trained and is fit, then fair enough. You're starting Oderet. But if he's still a doubt, I'll start Reinders ahead of him. Actually, I'll start JP ahead of him. Oh, you're bench boosting. Sorry, never mind. My bad. You're bench boosting. Sorry. Henderson, JP, Reinders, and Van de Ven. Wow, it's a strong team. Strong team. Wow, okay. Midfield, Eze, Sar, Semenyo, Kudus. Yeah, wow, this is a strong team, man. Damn, bro. You're cooking, bro. Yeah, I'd 100% bench boost this team, and I wish you all the best, my friend. All the best. This is amazing. I think you get a big green arrow this week. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Love it. Love it, buddy. All right, let's go to the team. Let's go to the team. There you go. Okay. All right. Ooh. Shout out to Malak Mano says hi. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Sent in your last pod post and also retweeted the links to stream. I appreciate that, Diamond, man. Yeah, bro, that team is solid, bro, Diamond. I think you could cook this week, man. Honestly, extremely solid team. I was gonna look at something, yeah. I was gonna look at something this week. I'm gonna go on X, back on X quickly. I'm gonna look at this quickly. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's go on Twitter quickly. If you guys see this projected goals and shit. Oh, there's another team here. We go. Oh, okay. We'll look at Mazer's team quickly before we go to this. What I was gonna talk about. Miser has Dubravka, Pedro Porro, Richards, Gabriel, and Reinders, Foden, Semenyo, Bruno Fernandes, Haaland, JP Gyökeres, Steph, Dewsbury Hall, and Ronaldo is on the bench. The back line is fine. It's cool. It's fine. Midfield is. It's not fine. Midfield is not fine. Yeah, that. Yeah, man. Look, Foden is a punt. I know you won there, but didn't work out. But I think you're gonna give him one more week potentially, right? I would have loved for you to get maybe a Saka or Enzo Fernandez this week instead of Bruno Fernandes, right? And the rest is all right. Even Gyökeres, I think he's all right. He's a fine hold. I'm not sure how many transfers you have. If you can do maybe a couple of switching around, maybe not this week, maybe next week. Gyökeres to maybe someone like Bowen or Waltermart or something, and then do Bruno to Saka. That could improve your team really well. But yeah, the midfield is something that doesn't convince me or doesn't give me much confidence this week, I'll be honest. Because you have Foden and Bruno Fernandes, who's been both underperforming quite bad, poorly, like quite bad to be honest, even Reinders as well. So it's three midfielders that are not convincing me, you know? So yeah, I don't know how many transfers you have. Just let me know. I'll have a look. Let me go on the chat. How many transfers do you have? I'm saving transfer as well. Wildcard soon. Okay, fair enough. If you're gonna wildcard soon, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to this. I wanted to quickly check something. Where my likes are. Where my likes at. I want to share this with you guys. This was the graphic I had put up. So if you guys look on this, right? I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you guys see this on my screen? Yeah, I think you can. Okay. All right. All right. We got a quick question on the chat. Faldu says, "Hey Kayman, would you change Bruno Fernandes for? I have 3 free transfers, 3 Arsenal players already. Would it be worth changing Gyökeres to get Saka in, or should I take another midfielder?" All right, I think if you do Gyökeres to Bowen, if you do Bruno to Saka, and say I don't know, I bring in Enzo Fernandez if he's fit, I think those are good upgrades, bro. Good upgrades, honestly. All right. So just to touch on the captaincy side of things, right? If you're looking at the projected points here, so Haaland is 6.8, Salah is 6.7. They're not significantly different between those two in terms of how much the markets are projecting those guys to score. Like it's only 0.1, 0.001 basically. Is that a lot for us to just? I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but I'm just talking about based on what the people are thinking or markets are projecting, right? It's not like Haaland is being in by a landslide in terms of projections. And then in terms of fixture, right? Yes, it's like I think Everton defense are not great, but I think Everton is actually better than United defense. I would say that. I think Everton defense is better than United defense. But without Branthwaite, I don't know how significantly they're better. They might be slightly better, but I'm not sure if they're like heads and shoulders above United. Do you know what I mean? So that's the number one. Number two, in terms of form, no one is touching Haaland in terms of form, right now. And then number three, in terms of, I'll say, like there's also like a element of what time is the kickoff. I mean, Haaland at home at 3 p.m. kickoff is never blanked at home. Salah's record versus United, he's got a good kickoff time at 4:30 on a Sunday, but then his record versus United on at Anfield is not amazing. At Old Trafford is really good. Like, but at home he's returned 50% of the time, which is still decent. It's not terrible, right? He's got he returned 4 out of 8 times. So it's not. Yeah, it's how much of a. It's just that, and last but not least, in terms of safety, like if it goes wrong for you, like Haaland could destroy you, and we shouldn't think about it like this. We should go based on who we think is the best captain, anyways. But there is an element of a fear where you're like, oh my goodness, I'm backing against the most highly owned player in the game, who's going to be captained by every dog, Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like everyone in the nan is going to captain Haaland. Is that worth taking on a risk and captaining Salah, who's been in awful form? Fair enough, he had tough fixtures in Chelsea and Palace, but even prior to those games, his performance has not been great. He's just been getting away, last minute returns and whatnot, right? Yeah, so I've landed on Haaland cap. If I'm being honest, I've landed on Haaland cap, and the reasons I've just mentioned, I think that there's not significantly difference or significant gap between United and Everton defense. Well, without at Brantwood, anyways. If Brantwood starts, I think Everton defense is by far better than ours for sure. But if he's just back in training, will he start his first game versus City? Maybe not. If he doesn't, and Tarkovsky could make some mistakes, and there could be a pen as well. But again, Pickford is a good goalkeeper. I could say end up saving the pen. I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, I'm still debating and thinking about it, but I am leaning towards Haaland. I'll be honest with you, because I just think there's this risk to reward. There's too much. There's too much risk in it. And yeah, Felipe is in the chat. Welcome, Felipe. How are you doing, bro? I said, hey mate, what should I send a team for rating? You can send it on X, bro. If you go on see my latest tweet about my deadline stream, just reply under the post, and I'll go to your team, bro. We have Dan PR, Bruno Gakros to Bowen, Saka for free or roll. I'll do those two moves. I would do Bruno and Gakros to Bowen and Saka. I think those are upgrades, personally. Da-da-da. Long term, anyways, it will work out. Personally, I think long term. It's a bit sideways. You're selling Gakros before Fulham and whatnot, but still. All right, I'll have a look at your team shortly, Felipe. I'll have a look shortly. Haaland, and then you got Saka projected as the third highest scorer as well. Saka is another outside shot for captaincy if those who are looking for differential captaincy this week. He's also has a high projections, like, right? 6, not bad. Fulham are really quite depleted, I'll be honest. And Gakras, I wouldn't captain Gakras, of course not. Isak, same thing. I wouldn't captain Miva. JP, not as well. Bruno, hell no. So, yeah. That's about it for now. We can move to the team rating side of things quickly. Let's go to team ratings. Where is your team? Where is your team, Felipe? Where's your team, my guy? Is this your team, Felipe? Man like Rice sent his team. Yes, right. Welcome, bro. It's got Pope, Timber, Rodon, Gabriel, Saka, Semenyo, Enzo, Gordon, Jao Pedro, Haaland, Senesi, Abdullahi. Hey, Abdullahi, shout out to Abdullahi, man, and Anderson. I don't know if Abdullahi is a nailed asset or not. Does he start or not? I'll probably have Oder or Mukiele ahead of him, because I don't know if he starts. If he does, fair enough. But that's a strong team. It looks like you're on wildcard. That's a strong wildcard, my friend. It's a 10-player wildcard, I'll be honest. It's very strong. I like it. I would have Bowen on wildcard though, but I know you have Gordon instead of Bowen probably, right? That's the route you've chosen to take, which is fine. But yeah, it's a strong wildcard. I like it, bro. Only recommendation is instead of Abdullahi, maybe consider someone else, brother. And you have two 4 million, I think, defenders, isn't it? I wouldn't have that. I would find the money somewhere to have Richard and Anderson, or like have 1 4 million defender, not 2. I don't like that personally. Where is this? Hey, where is the team for Felipe, I didn't see your team. Is this your team? Let me know, bro. Go back on the thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. This is my team right now. Oh, that one, yeah. Say no more. Say no more. Okay, cool. Do the projected points know how Salah has been playing? That's a good question, Mazo, bro. That's a good question. Oh my days. Philip says, thanks, mate. You're welcome, bro. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. Yeah, Diamond said nice to him as well. I don't have to get rid of get Richard. Yeah, I'll get Richard, but I don't like 4 million defenders. I'll be honest with you. I don't like that. Guys, smash the like button, man. We got like 28 live viewers, I think, at one point. So, guys, smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Let's see. So what's the question? What workout team do you made for me? I'm still okay to continue with the okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's see what else do we have. Faudi, man like Faudio says Fauji. Should I say Fauji? Is that how I say your name, my friend? Fauji? Yeah. Would you say that's is worth getting Enzo into place of João Pedro with Baltimore? Brother, Enzo is not even fit. We don't know if he's fit. So I can't say that. No, I would say João Pedro with I'll say João Pedro. Double Burnley and Leeds and Arsenal, and I don't care. That's funny. Nah, genealogy is funny, bruh. Double Burnley and Leeds and Arsenal, and I don't care. I don't scare. I don't scare. What? Oh, Abdullah is a dead forward spot. Okay, my bad. Okay, if only Rodon is a 4 million spot, then that's fine. Winner 4003 says hello, welcome, brother, welcome with the winner, welcome. Okay. Okay, what else do we have? Dan Peter says bench Sinesio Alder. If Alder is fit, I think he's trained. I'd say I'm not sure if he's fit though, so I'd say I'll start Senesi. I'll start Senesi to be honest. Rank Gordic says Batibis Rea, Duraka, Van de Ven, Senesi, Gabriel, Anderson, Rodon, Semenyo, NDI, Kudus, Bruno Reinders, Haaland, Gakaras, and Pedro with 4 free transfers. What should I do? Rea, Duraka, Van de Ven, Senesi, Gabriel, Anderson, Rodon, Kudus, Bruno Reinders, Pedro. I mean, your team is fine, bro. I mean, the only thing you're missing is probably like Chelsea attack. Do you have João Pedro already? You have João Pedro already, right? Yeah, I think you just need to get maybe. I think your team is fine, bro. You can roll this team. I mean, you got 4 free transfers as well. It's crazy. I mean, if you wanted to basically switch around and get your Timbers of the world, get Saka of the world, potentially maybe get Timber for Van de Ven if you can afford. Maybe NDI, like, you can upgrade NDI to Enzo if he was fit, but Enzo is not. We don't know if he's fit or not. So, yeah, and maybe Bruno to Saka if you were to say do switch around moves with Gakares down to Saka and whatnot, which is not ideal, but if you wanted to, you got the transfers to do it. Yeah, but Frank, I think ideally, bro, I think 4 free transfers is tough because you could do a lot with 4 free transfers. You know what I mean? The advice I gave my friend Manu last week, last night on Patreon is that I would look to upgrade in every single position. So, say for example, Bruno, I would look to upgrade him to Saka. If you don't like Gakras, I'll probably downgrade him to maybe Bowen or something, or Watermud or something, right? That's an upgrade, also, I think, somewhat. And then I'll probably do NDI to, well, not this week, but maybe following week, I'll do NDI to Enzo, right? And then I'll do, I think it's already said Bruno to Saka. And yeah, man. And I think I'll probably get Timber in for Van de Ven or something. These are the moves I'll do, bro. One will use free hit and wildcard chip. I'm not sure when I'm going to use the wildcard chip, but I'm looking at free hit 11 or free hit 14. Thanks for tuning in, AJ, bro. Make sure to smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button, boys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Excuse me. Noro said, Gakras forward into Mateta Saka in game week 10. Yeah, that's fine. Is Shaka for Reinders a good on the bench? Shaka to start. Shaka to start and Reinders to bench. I mean, I'll start Reinders, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I'll start Reinders. Even though Shaka's playing Wolves, I'll start Reinders. If you was in wildcard, who would you target? I have Senesi, Rodon, Anderson, Gabriel, Timber, Enzo, Sar, Semenyo, Saka, Kudus, Haaland, JP, and Obi, Martin, Dubravka, Pope. Shout out to Free Palestine, man. Free Palestine. If you was on a wildcard, who would you target? I mean, if you want my wildcard draft, I already uploaded a video, Free Palestine. You can go check that one out, to be honest with you. But my target would be obviously the Chelsea attack, Arsenal D, Arsenal attack. So Timber, Gabriel will be there. I'll have a Pope, or believe it or not, either Sanchez or Pope, one of them as a goalkeeper. I would have a Palace mid like a Sar. I would have a Sar. I would have an Enzo. I would have a Kudus potentially. Semenyo as well. I'd have JP, Haaland, Bowen, all these guys. But it's about combination, of course. Is it worth to sell Bruno for Saka this week if I have Bruno in my team? Yes, I will do it, yes. I have Gakras and Gabriel as the only Arsenal assets, and I'm getting mixed answers. Yeah, I would get Saka in. I mean, I'm going to tell you straight up, I'll get Saka in. I'm not going to give you mixed answers. I'd get Saka in for Bruno. Saka is better than Bruno in the next 4 to 5 fixtures easily. Bench Walt or JP? Why would you bench Walt or JP, Fires? You should start both of them. Like that. You don't bench either one of these assets. Do you know what I'm saying? Start Rodon or Senesi. Senesi is so highly owned. It's so hard to say to bench a player like that. I'll start Senesi, I'll be honest. Ayub Madeb says Isak and Eze or Saka and Bowen. Isak and Eze or Saka and Bowen. Saka and Bowen for sure, bro. Saka and Bowen for sure. For sure. Some water, bro. I need to drink some water. Tracy Rhodes says, captaining Salah, alhamdulillah. Inshallah works out for you, bro. I mean, I wish I could captain him, which I could, but it's just too risky, man. Seems a bit too risky, I'll be honest. Have one free transfer. Should I get Reinders for Drewsbury Hall? Also have Guhi, Lacroix, who to bench for Rodon, or play Palace defenders? Sorry, excuse me. Start Rodon or Senesi. I think I said Senesi. Isak, Eze, or Saka and Bowen. Um, I've already answered that as well. Dr. Gurav says, I have one free transfer. Should I get Randers or for Drisbury Hall? Also have Guehi, Lacroix, who to bench for Rodon or play Palace defenders? I'll play the Palace defenders, bro. I think if you don't have Randers, you don't buy him now. You buy him in maybe in 13 or something. His fixtures are tough coming up, the fixtures that he's got. I'm looking to sell him next week for Enzo Fernandez, personally. Oh, yeah, yeah. What to do, what to do, what to not to do. Vote or born on wildcard. Vote or born on wildcard. Born on wildcard for me. Born, I'd say. Ashish says, is it a good idea to make Salah captain? I mean, it's a differential captain this week. Not many people are going to captain him. If you wanted to hedge your bets against the field, it's not a bad captaincy shout. He's a good. It's not bad. It's a good captain, to be honest. He's a good captain. It's a good idea, but it's a risky one. It's all depends on your risk appetite this week. I was considering Salah cap personally myself, but it's just too risky. If he goes left, it's gonna go really left. I'll be honest. So yeah, bro, it's so cold in my room, bro. What is going on, bro? It's so cold, cuz. No wonder why, bro. Days, the window's open. Kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me. It's freezing over here, lads. Freezing. It's freezing over here, lads. It's freezing, cuz. Man, like Gok said, Enzo Semenyo, Saka, Gakpo, Saw. What do you think about this bid? Enzo Semenyo, Saka, Gakpo, Saw. What do you think? I think it's a good mids. I wouldn't have Gakpo though right now. There could be rotations in that team. It's not looking good for that team. I don't think they've figured out what's the best starting 11, what's the best formation. Until that happens, I wouldn't have Gakpo in my personally. But I like Enzo if he's fit. I like Semenyo. I like Saka, of course, and Sarr I like, of course, yeah. Shout out to my boy Zubi Dibidoo. Good morning, broski. Hey Zubi, bro, I need to bring you on YouTube, man. Zubi, bro, he cracks me up, he kills me, bro. Zubi, bro, how are you doing, bro? Zubi, I want to ask you something, man. Salah Cap, talk to me. Salah Cap, talk to me, bro. What was saying? Are you captaining Salah, bro? Hey, nah, man, nah, bro. Damn. Imagine Salah Hall and I didn't captain him, bro. I think I'll still enjoy it. I'll still enjoy the points. You know what I mean? I'll still come and talk my shit on X. Let Benja know. Let Andy Martin know. Let Stark know. Let all these haters know. But if he goes left, bro, I'm mudded, bro. My season is finished. KB says says Goodmanson over Senesi. Bro, Senesi is so highly owned. He can get a set piece goal. He can get an assist. He can get DEFCON. Why take the risk, guys? Why? I'm just gonna start Senesi. If I had him, I'll be honest with you. I'll do it. What will make this suit come out this season, bro? Hey, if I get another top 10k finish here, the suit is coming out, bro. We're doing deadline streams with the suit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's when we become FPL experts. FPL experts. Do you know what I mean? The glasses on, suit and tie on, proper expert. You know, you sit on the chair, you know, you give the elite advice, you know? But yeah. Barry says, strongest wildcard team I have here. Where is the strongest team, Barry? I don't see your team. Oh, you mentioned there. Pop, Dubravka, Timber, Calafiori, Kukurea, Burns, Senesi. It's a very strong back line, I'll be honest. Although I prefer, Calafiori and Timber, okay, Fez, if you think Calafiori is nailed, which is fine. And then you've got Saka, Semenyo, Sarr, Enzo, Caicedo, Haaland, Watermart, and Obi. Saka, Semenyo, Sarr, Enzo, yeah, I think that's a strong team, bro. It's a strong team. I like it. It's one of the strongest teams I've seen here. Zubi says, chilling, bro. There will be game weeks to cap against Haaland. Yeah, Zubi, you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. Ooh. To be honest with you, yeah, I just know my team, innit? I just know how shit we can be. And if we start to consider one, bro, it could be fireworks at Anfield, innit? It could be fireworks. We better not consider in the first half, bro. We better not go down in the first half because it's going to be a long day. Oh, but thank you for tuning in, Zubi, man. You always crack me up, bro. Do let me know if you have any dilemmas, bro. I know we discussed on space. But if you have any questions and dilemmas, put it in the chat. I got you. Shout out to Zubi, man. Let me see if there's any way I can make you mod or something. How do I make you mod? How do I make you mod? Let me make you mod. Let me see if I can make you mod, bro. See if I can do it. Yeah. How do I make ZB mod? Where is it? Add as a moderator. Okay, I've added you as a moderator, bro. ZB, become a moderator now, bro. Let's go. KB is a moderator, but Banks is a moderator. Who else do we have as a moderator, bros? I'll add Philippe. I think Philippe was already a moderator before. Who else do we have? Miser as well. Miser's the GOAT, man. I'll make Diamond a moderator as well. I think he's already a moderator, though. Yeah, he's already a moderator. Okay, cool. Lovely stuff, boys. Yo, Jose, I've been calling you, bro. You haven't made me pick up my call, bro. Ryder, I've been calling you, cuz. Ryder, share your team on X, on X quickly, please. I'll go through on stream. Say, because I think I can make some suggestions for you. Our winner said, hello, Kayman. I had some questions. Bro, shoot, bro, winner. I'm here, bro. Shoot. Just shoot. Let me make my boy Ryder moderator as well. Add as a moderator. There we go. Standard moderator. Bang. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's now. Okay. Man like Jassa Limp says, had a bit of a thinking. I have 4 free transfers. What do you think about transferring out Bruno and Dia Tarkovsky and Mateta for Saka, Bowen, Roden, and Enzo? If Enzo is fit, yes, absolutely. If he's not fit, then no. Guys, we've got 30 live viewers, guys. Let's get to 40 likes, man. We've got 31 now, guys. Smash that like button. Let's get to 40 likes, man. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, guys. Shout out to everyone, bro. Yeah, man. Because I think for you, bro, I looked at your team. I know you got Richard, but don't you think Anderson has a really good fixtures coming up? If you look at Anderson's fixtures, for example, over here, he's got really good fixtures coming up, man. What's his fixtures? After he plays Arsenal and Newcastle, his fixtures are phenomenal. He's got Wolves, Everton, and Sunderland in 12, 11, 10, 11, 12, and then Tottenham as well. And then in 16, Burnley. Yeah, Anderson's got really good fixtures coming up, man. And he's good for DEFCON as well. I don't know, just some food for thought. Richard and Anderson is a close call. But what do you think? If Richard works for you in terms of rotation with other defenders, then it's fine. Just double check that it works as a rotation. Da-da-da. Hello, Papa. Hello, Papa. Oh, no. Oh, no. My dog just came in my room. Chavi to Paqueta. Xavi to Paqueta, yeah. You see the problem with Paqueta, yeah? I don't know if he's a GA guy though, man. Is he a GA guy? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I get that, like, it's not much. Like, do you need the money for something else? Are you doing any other big moves with that money? Because if you're not doing anything else with the big move with the money, I think there are other upgrades, right? Like, obviously, Sar is better than Paqueta, I think. I think Enzo, if he's fit, is better than Paqueta for sure, right? I'll go maybe as far as to say maybe even Rice is better than Paqueta, bro. Obviously, they're a bit more money, of course, but you know where I'm coming from, innit? So, um, Ashish says, make Semenyo captain. Oh, hell no, bro. Oh, okay, so your plan is to do Bruno to Saka. That's why you're going to Paqueta. Okay, fair enough. Okay. If he's becoming an enabler for you, then that makes sense. Like, okay, do you have any other enablers other than Paqueta? Who else do you have? As long as you don't have, like, say, for example, Paqueta and Reinders, and you also have Krupa Jr., or you have, like, DCL. Like, if you have three enablers, then this is a bit of a problem because you have to play them, two of them every other week, right? One or two of them every other week. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Regardless of fixtures. So, it's a sticky one, I'll be honest with you. Shout out to Tariq, man. Tariq in the chat. What's up, Tariq, bro? Oh, you got Reinders only, which is fine. Okay, that's fine. Reinders only is fine. Okay, Reinders only is calm. Um, yeah. What else do we have? It's shooter here. It's shooter here. Yeah, you're chilling, Stozzy. You're chilling. I'm agree with you. Bench Gui or Trafford or defender. Um, Bench Gehi or Trafford on defenders. I'd start Gehi, bro. I'll start Gehi. He's got DEFCON potential and he's also got very good set piece threat as well. I'll start Gehi instead of Trafford. I think my boy might have shared his team on X. I'm gonna quickly look at the team on X, boys, quickly. Hold on. Zubi, please let me know if there's any leaks, brother. Yeah, I'm not on the DMs. If you could let me know, bro, I appreciate it, man. If there's any leaks, guys, do let me know in the chat as well as the group chat that I have. So I do appreciate it. Man like Turf has shared his team as well. What's going on? Hello, which team is a better bench boost game week 8 or 9? I have 3 or 4 transfers respectively. If I roll, any suggestions as to where I could use them? Bench Randers or NDI this game week if I don't bench boost. All right, let's look at this. This is game week 8. You've got NDI, Gabriel, Senesi, and Dubravka. That's a strong bench. I'd bench boost this week, my friend. This is a strong bench. NDI, Gabriel, Senesi, Dubravka. Yeah, holy shit, I'll bench boost this week, bro. What's the other one? NDI, Gabriel, Senesi, Dubravka, also strong. I mean, both bench boosts are strong. I'll be honest. Both of them are strong. Like, both are actually really good. I'll probably do it this week just so that you avoid injuries, maybe. Yeah, I mean, there's no issues doing it this week. I mean, to be honest, you could wait. You could do it next week as well. I think next week is slightly better. Next week is slightly better, I think. I think game week 9 is slightly better, though. Especially because the fixtures for Burn is better, for NDI as well, and Senesi, I'd say. Yeah, probably next week then. Next week. 9. They're both for strong bench, but got a better, much better option. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Okay. What else do we have? Is there any leaks? Do you have any leaks? Let's go and check any leaks, boys. Second. Start Roden, Van de Ven, or Anderson. I'll start Roden, and then I'll have Van de Ven, and then Anderson. That's how I'd go about it. FPL Diamond said, please consider doing an FPL reaction stream on a Saturday or Sunday evening. You will score. I wish I could. It's just that I'm really busy on those days. I mean, I'm gonna try it, but I always have things planned for it. But I'm gonna try it. This is my boy Ryder's team. We're gonna quickly run through his team. Sorry, 1 second. 1 second. Apologies, guys. Apologies. Now we're back. We're back. Second. Um, 2 seconds. Mm. Oh, sorry, my bad. I wasn't me. Apologies. Now I can hear you guys. Okay, cool. My bad. Sorry. I think the question was about start Roden, Van der Ven, or Anderson. I think I said I'll start Roden. Captain Saka. Yes, I would captain Saka. And then I think if you don't have Haaland or if you don't like Salah, Saka is not a bad shout. Winner said, well, game week 9 bench, but it is then. But bench India or Reinders this game week. I'd start Reinders. Bowen 8% or JP 61% for Richarlison. JP is a safe play. I think I'll go for JP long term. He's got good fixtures. And if Enzo is not fit, he's on pens as well, so I prefer JP ahead of Bowen. I did fix my mic. Thank you, Jose, for letting me know. Filip Jovic is back. He says, what's up, K? Yes, my boy. What's up? What's up? What's up? What are you telling me, bro? I don't know if you had any questions on Discord, bro, because obviously I already answered the question yesterday. I'm not sure if anyone had any other dilemmas. Um, if you have any questions, Felipe, put in the chat, please, because obviously, do you change it, etc. This is fine. The team is fine. I'll start like this. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, man. Apologies. I think I was on mute. I was talking. Jose, I was talking again. My bad, bro. I was going through your team. Oh shit. Hey, apologies, chat, man. Hey, oh my bad, bro. Alright, bro. Grey one. I'm gonna repeat what I said earlier, bro. Just 2 seconds, bro. I'm gonna repeat again. Oh my days. Absolute fumbling this mic situation, honestly. Okay. Um. All right. Let's go back to Let's go to your team again, Grey one. I'm gonna go to your team again. So I said double Arsenal D is fine. Pope is fine. I don't like the double Newcastle D. I would have either Pope or Burn, right? I think I don't like the double Chelsea attack in Caicedo and Enzo. I'd rather have JP and Enzo, right? And yeah, bro, that's about it. The rest are fine. Waterman, I wouldn't bench him. I would start him, of course. And yeah, that's the other thing I'll change. All right, let's now move to Jose's team. Jose, I think the team is fine, bro. It's really strong. The only thing I was telling you is, how do you plan for Enzo if Enzo becomes a pick? How do you get to him, right? That's the thing, right? And is Senesi, Senesi, is he... he's good for DEFCON, but his fixtures coming up are not exactly amazing either. Maybe is there a world where you can take on Senesi, but I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest. Never mind, I don't think it's worth it. But I think overall the strong team, the only dilemma you have is whether to get Richard or Anderson, right? Because Anderson has really good fixtures, I said, from game week 10 to 14, I think he's got really good fixtures. So that's the dilemma for you, like Anderson or Richard, honestly. If you're still here, so I think that's what I would look at. And yeah, guys, smash the like button and guess the 40 likes, boys. Do appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. This is funny. 20 minutes ago, I can't believe Bruno Fernandes is still in my FPL team. That's funny, bro. Lewis Miro FPL says who to bench. Benching is I think the way you have it is fine. The way you have it is fine, my friend. That's the correct benching I think I would have. Yeah, I think that's the correct way I would have benching it, probably. Maybe NDI ahead of Xavi, but it's a small... That could go either way, you know? So yeah, that's about it. I don't know if Enzo is... have we got any team leaks yet? Is there any news on Enzo yet? Let me see on the group chat. Let's see if there's anything on Enzo yet. I'm trying to go check what the guys are saying, what the lads are saying. Oh, we're getting a lot more questions now. One does register Gordon. That's a good team. I would have said Enzo Fernandez, to be honest with you. Flicks, Enzo probably. Because of the fixtures, if he was fit, I would have said Enzo. But that's a good team. I like it. I like it, bro. All the best to you, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Oh, let me see if there's Enzo. What's the Enzo news? Let me see what's going on. And that is a hard avoid. He's being protected. Who the hell is this guy, bro? What the fuck? Any news on Enzo, guys? I'm asking the boys in the group chat. Damn, we ain't got no news on the fucking Chelsea boys, unfortunately, man. We ain't got no news, man, unfortunately, man. None, bro. None, man. None, man. Nah, man. Nada. We got nada, unfortunately. I really need that Chelsea lineup. So do we all, man. 1 year already, legend. Oh my days. Talking like it wasn't self-inflicted. The game at Manchester United, we would be on top if we played 11 again. This guy. No space for this guy. Oh my days. All right, so we've got a few more questions in the chat. We'll go through them. Apologies for the audio, guys. I think I fixed it now anyways. on wildcard, need to pick two of Rodon, Gehi, Richard, or Anderson. I would pick Richard and Anderson, mate. Or Gehi and Anderson, to be honest. If you can afford that. If not, Richard and Anderson. Bro, should I transfer out Wood and get Watermart or Bowen? Yes, I'll get Bowen for Wood. Just play Rogers this week, game week, and save the transfer, and I'll get Bowen this week. For sure, for Wood. Do you recommend bringing Enzo in this week if it's Travis Simmons or someone else just to keep him another week? I mean, if Enzo is fit, yes, but we don't know if he's fit or not. We got no news on that. Good luck to you, Michael, as well. Appreciate it, Mac. We appreciate for tuning in, bro. Guys, smash the like button and guess to 40 likes, guys. Guys, I appreciate it, man. Smash the like button. We want 37 likes. Guess to 40 likes. Easy, man. Come on. Let's do this shit. Smash the like button, boys. I'm refreshing Twitter, guys. I am refreshing Twitter for any news. I've got nothing so far. Nothing at all so far, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's see what else do we get. I'll keep this up on the screen now for now, probably. Let's see this. No, hold on. Let's just keep it like this for now. All right, let's go to the chat. What's the chat said? Tariq says, bro, should I transfer out Wood? I already answered that. Rafiq, do you recommend ringing Enzo? I've already answered that as well. Harry said, on a wild card with Enzo, what's the best bench order at the moment? I have Senesi, Longstaff, and Michele. That's fine. 10 minutes to the deadline. Good luck, mate. You too, Michael. Haaland TC? Nope, I wouldn't. Shaka and Bowen or Calvert-Lewin and NDI? Shaka and Bowen. Hey, Kayman, what do you think of double Arsenal defense and Eze on a wild card? I think those are good options, bro. I'd have Saka over Eze, though. Does Paqueta has pens or Bowen? Paqueta has pens. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, guys. Smash that like button, lads. Let's go. I'm still waiting for some news on Enzo, man. Damn, bro. Some news on Enzo, cuz yeah. I mean, let's not take the risk of the interest. Yeah. What the fuck? These guys are trolling now. Enzo's just trolling now. People start to troll now, bro. I'm gonna switch to my team now. Turn off Twitter. Let's go to my team. So you guys can see what I'm locked up with. I'm locked in with this team, guys. Haaland cap. Yeah, Tariq is asking, should I bench boost? Should I bench boost with Dubravka, Rogers, VDV, and Anderson? Dubravka, Rogers, and VDV and Anderson. That's not a bad bench boost. I like it. I don't mind that bench boost. I don't mind that. Nish says, take out Grealish for -4. For who, Nish? Who would you get? We still got 19 on Enzo Fernandez, lads. Still got 19 over there. Fortunately. It's a tough one for those on wildcard, man. I'll be honest. Fresh fade and highlight is over for the bid. Golden is here. Yeah, can we get to 50 likes, lads? Smash that like button, lads. I appreciate it, man. As Diamond said, guys, can we get to 50 likes, guys? I appreciate it. Smash that like button, boys. We're locked, guys. We're locked in. Inshallah, we're locked in. Hey, Salah, man. I wanted to captain Salah, man. I wanted to captain this dog, man. But, hey, bro. It's risk to reward, isn't it? Risk to reward. But it's locked in. We're locked in. We're locked in. Yeah. Tough one, boys. Yeah, just unmuted. Yeah. White and green says Saka, Watermart, Thiago, or Eze, Watermart, Bowen, and 1 million for or Rice. Watermart, Bowen, and 2 million. there's a lot going on right there, bro. Saka, Waltermart, Thiago, or Eze, Waltermart, Bowen. I'd go for Saka, Waltermart, and Thiago, bro. Saka is good, man. It's really good, bro. Yeah. I benched Enzo on wild card. Fair enough, Gok. All the best. I'm keeping Enzo, have Caicedo, and bench just in case. I've answered your question, White and Green. I'll have Saka combination over anything else, bro. Saka is really, really good, bro. I'm telling you. It's very, very good. Very, very, very good. Very, very, very good. Guys, get us to 50 likes, man. Smash the like button, guys. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, do put in the chat as well. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I do have to end the stream a little as soon as the deadline passes, boys. I have to go somewhere today. But I'm sure the Benji and Thinking Cap, they will be doing a watch along, so do tune into that for the watch along and show them some love and support. Inshallah, gonna Cyberbank says Captain Salah, bro. Nah, bro, it's too risky, Babank. It's too risky, bro. It's too risky, man. It's a big gamble, bro. Inshallah, green arrow for you as well, bro. Inshallah. Saka, Ultimate, Thiago, Eze, Ultimate, and Bowen. And I've already said, brother, I would go for Saka and Ultimate and Thiago. Walls white and green. I've already answered that. Brahman says still confused between Caicedo or Cook or Cullen to start. I would start Caicedo. Probably Caicedo. Plus, if he doesn't play, Cullen will come off the bench anyways. Because Caicedo could get DEFCON, isn't it? Bench Esteve or Reinders for Declan Rice. Bench Esteve or Reinders for Declan Rice. I would bench probably Esteve. Start Reinders or NDI. I'd start Reinders. Michael says I did Sells to Real and Van Dijk to Timber, and we have the same teammate. Nice, Michael, bro. Nice. That's good, bro. Thank you, Skyland. Good luck to you too as well, my friend. Thoughts about your next transfer plan? I'm looking at Enzo Fernandez for Reinders. I'll be honest. Okay, good luck, everyone. Brahman says good luck to everyone. As I said, yeah, guys, good luck to everyone, man, guys. Get us to 50 likes, though, before you guys go. We're on 46 likes, guys. We need 4 more likes to be on 50 likes. Start Burner, Rodon, or Senesi. I'd start Rodon and Senesi. I'll start Rodon and Senesi. Looking forward to a great game week, inshallah. Yes, Gio Rom, yes, sir. Salah for Saka. No, keep Salah for 1 more week before you go to Saka. Guys, as I said, we're 4 likes away from 50 likes. Can you get us to 50 likes, guys? We're like a minute away from deadline, guys. Make sure you lock in your team already. I'm going to make sure my team is locked in. Just 1 minute left. I think it's already locked in anyways, but just double checking that everything is locked in, you know. Just double checking, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You never know what could happen. You never know what could happen. Could happen. I just switched my bench around. I put the Forrest Anderson first bench. To be honest, that's the only change I've made. Forrest Anderson first bench, Fulham Anderson second bench. To be honest, that's all I've done. Start Senesi or Rodon. I'd start Senesi is too highly owned, so I'll go for Senesi. Start Rogers or Reinders. I'll start Reinders, Tariq. Guys, the deadline is almost fast now, guys. The last minute questions, everyone is jamming right now. Oh. Start NDI or Steph. Oh, no, guys. Yo, that's funny. The last minute, the amount of questions are flying. I love it. I love it. The last minute, you guys are bombarding with questions. Yo, that's crazy. I love it, though, man. I love it, guys. Thank you guys so much, man. Appreciate it. But, guys, make sure to go check out Thinking Cap. They're going to do a watch-along as well shortly. So, yeah, man. All the best of luck to you guys. And inshallah, we all get green arrows. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Peace out.